Greetings and salutations. Yes, the video cut out suddenly because I ran the iPhone out of memory. I only have enough memory for about an hour's worth of video, and yeah, so I had to delete a video I downloaded yesterday or today. So now there we go. I already got it. I already put it up on all fours and found out that it's not level. There's a wheel that's bouncing around, but I know how to level it. I got to shim one of the wheels is all. So from there, I decided it's time to put the shelf in. I marked where I want this shelf to go. Ooh, there we go. Okay. I loosened screws on here, so I could almost sneak this in. I think I gotta loosen a lot more. And that's all the way, I think, so that's all I can loosen. Come on, it's gotta fit in here. Alright. Yeah, my marks are way off. I don't know what the heck I did. Oh my goodness. I mean, this board isn't even close to... Oh well, we're knife edge a little bit. Let's try measuring that again. I measured something wrong, obviously, because I got one mark way far lower than the other, which is, you know, typical from what I do. That one's 15. Okay. And that one was only 12 or so. Yeah, okay. That's not good. It helps if I get my marks right the first time. Measured twice, cut once. I've heard that phrase used. I've never been able to make that happen. I have to measure 15, I think. Okay. Get my persuader back out. Oh, I gotta eyeball this. My eyeballs don't work really well, plus I think this shelf was the warp shelf too, so that's gonna make life even more interesting. You don't really need to find interesting though, because it's not a good thing. Like Wash from Serenity said, oh my God, we're all gonna die. That's, yeah. That's interesting. All right. I'm gonna tack it in, but first I gotta get these two back. I hope. That one's in. That one is like, hard enough, I can get it in. Good. All right. I'm going to just loosely put some screws in there. First I have to Well, how is that? Sheesh, doesn't want to go in. Something like that. Not perfect. This is a work table. Not like I'm building a oh great, I just lost my drill bit. I went on at an angle or I bent it. Well, that sucks. Well, typical. Let's try this again. Okay, we're getting there. And when I'm done with this, I gotta put more holes and more screws in. But if it lines up and the middle shelf is even close to level, yeah, this battery is the bad one, I think. But I'm going to charge it for days, and it doesn't last long. Well, we'll see. Nice. It feels good. We still got that problem. I put an X on this wheel. This is the one we're going to have to shim. So I'm going to push it on this side and we'll check level. But since I had to loosen the boards, level, level, okay. Level enough. Not level enough. Okay. However, if I move this one down slightly with the hammer, that's not happening. Ooh, level in that direction. Leveling up in that direction. We got level. Well, yeah, we got level. Because that end needs a shim. Okay? That is a good thing. We're almost done, guys. All we got to do, drill a couple of holes so I already got a hole there, but it needs a hole somewhere here. Oh. At least this will lock it in place. Okay. I'll verify levelness when I'm done with this last screw. Good. Re-verify our levelness with it pushed down like that, because we're going to shim it to correct the whatever that is. Yeah, it's still level. We're almost done, guys. Almost. This project has been in the works for months and months and months and months. I've got a shim. This wheel needs a shim. I marked that side with an X. The drill's really having a hard time. The problem with this is I don't know how thick to make the shim. Darn it. I lost one of my washers. So what we need to do is cut a shim. But we don't know exactly how big a shim we need. Let me think about this. I've got two. Well, first we got to see what size we need. It needs to be 3.5 inches by 2.5 inches. 3.5 by 2.5. I'm going to write it right down here. 3.5, 2.5. Okay, now I have two thicknesses of wood I can use. I got the really thin stuff, and then I have the thicker stuff. And what's cool about this is I need to cut, but I don't want to. My bench has already got a bunch of junk on it, and I'm not sure I want to use my bench right now. So I'm going to use this upside down and put my mini table saw, otherwise known as the inverted jigsaw, up here. Cut my wood. Let's see, can it reach? The plug can reach. All right, good. 2.5 by 3.5. All right. Got some piece of plywood and a piece of finish board here. Let's try the plywood first. Thicker the better. Right, so I'm going to measure out 3.5. By 2.5. Okay. There. It doesn't have to be exact, it's just for a shim. So it's a little bit off. It's better if it's on the larger side than the smaller side. So I'm going to cut on the edge of the line. You probably noticed I'm not using hearing protection or proper eye protection over my glasses. I have watched videos that told me to watch out for that. I've been very bad at not doing that. So I will be getting ear and eye protection really soon. Especially using the louder table saw. This saw, I think it can be louder than the table saw. But since I have the table out here, I might as well, the table saw up here, I might as well freehand cuts. I would never do that with a table saw. I almost did, and then I realized how stupid an idea that was, and when I looked up the safety videos later, they confirmed that was a really dumb idea. But with this saw, it's an inverted jigsaw, you can get away with that. Of course, your cuts are not going to be straight at all, but for something like this, it's just a shim. It don't have to be perfectly. I don't know if I had that too far down so you can see it or not. Let's get that a little higher. Sorry about that. So I'm only going to put in, one screw, I think, just to test it, just to see how bad it is or how good it is. So I got to use a drill bit. I'm trying to avoid putting in the new battery even though this drill is dying. But I think I'm going to have to call it, been on the charger for 20 minutes or so, I hope. So hopefully it'll have enough for at least a few screws. Yeah, a few screws at least. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, yeah, that went beautifully. Ah. A low centrifugal force. There's this thing called a clamp I guess I'm going to have to use. Let's see, do I have any of my clamps here? I got this one. There. Okay, hopefully that'll help hold it in place. It did. That screw didn't, yeah, it went right through. What? Did that really? Oh! It went right through the side somehow. Well, that's okay. It's, that will be corrected. I don't even know how that happened, honestly. Let's see. Doesn't look like it's gonna stay. There, that's better than nothing. Okay, let's give it a try and see if that shim's too big, too thick. If not, then we're good. Well, we've got lots of things to fix. Yeah, too thick. That's my guess. That is my guess. It's way too thick. All right. It's okay. I am prepared for that. That's why I cut the other shim. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Now, what did I do with that other shim? This shim is about half the thickness. So I hope to God that it works. Because if it don't, I don't have any other, that's the two thicknesses I have. So I don't know what I'm going to do if that's not the right one. We'll see. First off, it's not lining up right. Okay. right through the side over here this time. Nice. At least we're consistently crappy. I mean, it could be worse. Don't know how, but it could be worse. But we just got to see if this shim will work first. Oh, it's in. Clamp off. Clamp off, clamp on the clamper. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that busted the wood and everything. Ah, for crying out loud. That looks beautiful. Level. Level. Not wobbly. Woo! We did it, guys. Woohoo! Yes. Oh, for crying out, yes, we did it. So, it's level. We're good. Yes. Okay, I still gotta put more screws in it. Get that one screw no longer protruding from the bottom. But let's do a test. Let's do a test fit before I go any further, and then I can do the rest on my own. If this fits in there, then we're golden. Let's see. Very stubborn, but going in there, it fits. Yes, it fits. The saw is under there. And now we have a shelf underneath here to put things too. Okay, and this saw goes on top. Well, that'll fit because, well, it has to. So that's it. Saw, and I could move these two around, but this one was higher than this one, so I had to make sure that this one fit. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this one I have more than enough room to fit down below. So it's done. And it's not wobbly, and it rolls, and I have locks. I can lock it in place. See those tabs on the bottom? These wheels will lock. I think. I'll play with it, but they will lock. So that's it, we're done. I think it's been 6 or 8 months since I did it wrong the first time. So there we are. It has been completed. It is finally done. Of course, like I said, I have to put more screws in it and remove that one bad screw that split the wood, get it in correctly, but I know the shim works. So all I gotta do is put a few more screws in and we're completely done with this project. Oh, I gotta add an outlet bar. I think I'm gonna add an outlet bar to one of these ends here. To one of the ends here, I'm going to add an outlet bar, and then I'm going to also have a place for the little extension cord, like a 10-foot extension cord with that. So that's it. We're done. We're finally finished the project. Live long and prosper. Nanu nanu. Have a good day. May the force be with you and all that jazz. Goodbye. Good luck. And remember to be crappy. Crappy's good. Bye-bye. If I could shut it off. Okay, doing it by hand. Bye-bye.